This is the reason why I was in such a hurry yesterday. It's crazy. What a storm. Left the cottages there. Had a really good stay. A lot of rest. My new chain ring is on my bike and I see a hill coming up. It'll be the first time I get to use it. It's good. I'm back with all my gears. I'm on my way north to the city of Charlevoix, which is about 70 miles away. My stay at the Island View Cottages was just what I needed, and now I'm all ready to get to Mackinaw City tomorrow and over its bridge the next day to start riding across Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The stormy weather is long gone now, and my drivetrain is finally good to go for the rest of my tour across the United States. The crew at Brick Wheels Bike Shop helped me out by finding my new small chainring and having it shipped the next day so they could get me back on the road right away. Good, man, how are you? After a few miles on Traverse Area Recreation Trail, I get diverted ending up on Highway M72 heading east thinking it was my best route to get to Charlevoix. But after a couple of miles, a fellow cyclist commuting in his car stopped after passing me and shared his local knowledge with me. I just met up with John. He totally pulled off the road on M72 to let me know because he's a cyclist that I'm going the wrong way if I really want to see it and have a better chance at seeing what you call me, Elk Rapids?
Farmland, cherry trees, beautiful scenery.
Anyways, he stopped me and now he's told me which way to go. What a kind person. His name's John again. It was so loud. He just told me that he cycles everywhere around here and that I was just unnecessarily on M72. What fortune to have had such a good Samaritan like John take the time to share his local knowledge with me. I found myself in very quiet roads for the rest of the day because of him. Riding on Bates Road, I passed countless apple orchards and eventually reached the town of Elk Rapids, where I stopped at another one of many Michigan's roadside fruit stands where I ate a peach and an apple and checked out other produce they had. They had some of the most interesting and giant squash I had ever seen. An apple in belly, and I go take a closer look at Elk Rapids and ride along its shore with its spectacular views. I take a look at its beach and Veterans Park and cross through its center on River Street before continuing north. After some more miles, I find myself on US Route 31 with a fine shoulder and light traffic. Eventually, I start seeing detour and closed road signs and decide to ignore them and continue on in hopes of finding a way through. No detour today. I'm gonna go for it. Figure it out. I see cars going by, so it must be possible. Let's see if this is a good idea. Hopefully it's just a bunch of dirt and I can just get through it. I think it's gonna work out. I just talked to that guy. He's like a supervisor for MDOT, Michigan's Department of Transportation, and he just says that there's a lot of heavy equipment and dirt, and they're crisscrossing the road, and he said just to be careful and go slow, and I should be fine. I'm psyched to be able to get through here, check out some different scenery, and there's nobody on the road. Another break for the day, other than John diverting me on this route earlier on. I'm now on a smooth dirt road with not a single car around and just a few road construction vehicles to watch out for. This went on for a while and almost all the way to Charlevoix. Hello. That wasn't too bad, if that's all there is. I stop at Charlevoix Center on Bridge Street with its lively energy and semi-congested traffic and take a look at Round Lake before heading over to the city pier on Lake Michigan. This day could not have gone any better. The weather was excellent and the 68 miles I rode seemed to have flown by. I now can focus on getting to Mackinaw City tomorrow and keep fantasizing on what the Upper Peninsula will have to offer.